Hey guys, we're here to remind you that this is the first of our last 3 workouts coming up, and if you want to get involved in some of our training at Sport One Fieldhouse, you can go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/performance and get more information on the EDGE program that we will be starting in the second week of July. But to get started here, we're going to go with line drills 2. So for this one, you'll need 2 lines about a foot apart, 12 to 18 inches apart will work. And the first one we're going to do is forward and backward, so it'll be 2 hops. Make sure your center of gravity is going right down the middle of these 2 lines. We're going to go 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off. Ready, go. Try and get as many reps as you can, 10 seconds of work. We got 3 sets of this. And stop. We got 5 seconds rest now. We're going to do the same thing. And go. Work on keeping the center of gravity right down the middle of these 2 lines here. Try not to hop too far past each line. Stop. 5 seconds rest. And go. Remember, try not to hop too far past each line. That'll help you keep your balance a little better. And stop. Now we're going to turn, face straight ahead here, and we're going to go side to side. So we're hopping 2 in a row, side to side. Ready, go. Good, just like that. Quick feet, keep your feet together. Make sure you get all the way across the line. And time. Again, 5 seconds rest. We got 2 more sets here. And go. Good job, keep it up, keep it up. And stop. 1 more set of the side to sides, and jump. Get the feet together, quick as you can, hopping back and forth, bouncing quick off the ground. And stop. All right, this time we're going to start inside of the 2 white lines, and then we're just going in and out with the feet. Keep your knees bent in athletic position. And we got 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off here. Ready, go. Good, feet coming in and out as fast as you can. Make sure your feet are getting across the line. And stop. Ready, go. As quick as you can, 10 seconds. And time. Go. As quick as you can, last set here. Good athletic position. Bouncing in and out. And stop. Okay, the next one we got is going to be our complete the square. So you're jumping forward, back, side, always coming back to the middle when you're doing these. And we're going to go around the square to the right now. Ready, go. Forward, back, out to the side, back to the middle, cross. Imagine there's a square around your feet, and you just got to jump outside the square and back to the middle in between every single one. Time. Might have went a couple seconds extra. I'll give you an extra break. And go. As quick as you can, back and forth. Good job. Keep it up, keep it up. And stop. 1 more set here. Same thing. And go. Good job. Keep it up, keep it up. And stop. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do on our feet is going to be pitter-patter lateral. So instead of our normal pitter-patter, we're going to go side to side, stay in a good athletic position. Ready, and go. Stop. Good job. If you want to challenge yourself, make it a little bit harder, start with the opposite. So if you start with your right going in and out, start with your left going in and out. Ready, go. And stop. 1 more set of these. Last one, go. There you go. Good job. Quick feet, quick feet. Stay on the balls of your feet here. And stop. Okay, now we're going to go down in push-up position just like we do in line drills 1, except for instead of going forward and back, now we're going to go side to side. Keep the hips still. If you're struggling with that, just widen your base out, but rest on your hands and knees in between. Lateral pitter patter with the hands, and go. Nice, that way get the hands all the way out. Stop, rest on the hands and knees. 5 seconds, and go. Quick as we can, in and out, in and out. And time. One more set here. And go. Job out of the way, keep it up, keep it up. Good, nice job keeping the hips still. Butts down. And stop. Then the last one on the hands is going to be where we're hopping on our feet. So our feet start outside the hands and then jumping across on the feet. Both feet stay together instead of doing our plank jack. We got 2 feet hopping in and out. Ready, go. Good, getting all the way across the body, getting your feet outside the hands. And stop. Again, rest on the hands and knees in between each one of these. Go. Job, keep it up just like that. Nice hop off the ground. Stop. 5 seconds rest, last one, and then we're going to move on to one of our movement flows. Last one, go. 10 seconds work right here. Bouncing up and down, quick as you can. Time. Okay. On this one now you can just stay on the floor for this next movement flow here. We're going to do what we call our rolling hurdler first. So Dane's going to start with his knee up, or his foot up by his knee. He's going to roll back into, try and touch the ground, and then he's going to roll through, reach out, touch his toe. Hold that for a couple seconds, roll back. Same thing, and then he's going to do this 6 times on each leg. Same thing for you. Take your time when you roll back over your head. Remember, get your knee, foot to the ground, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. Just work your way down. Get a good 2-second hold when you're out in this rolling hurdler position. Stretch out the hamstrings. 6 on each side. All right, so then the next thing we're going to do is he's going to lay flat on his back with his arms straight out to his sides, making like a T, legs straight out in front of him. He's going to take his right foot to his left hand, keep his shoulders flat on the ground, make sure he's not rotating up with it. We're going to do 6 rotations across, opposite foot to opposite hand. Take your time, exhale as you touch your foot to your hand. Just make sure you're keeping the shoulders nice and tight to the ground. Don't want to roll with it while you're going. All right, and then he's going to flip right over on his chest now in the same exact position. Arm straight out to the side. He's going to take right foot to his left hand. Keep the shoulders on the ground. Try and reach up. You can bend your leg to try and get all the way up to your hand. You don't have to keep your legs straight to get up there. Again, as you rotate, make sure the shoulders stay down. Try not to let them shoulder pop up off the floor. And we're doing 6 on all of these, each direction. All right, so then he's going to flip over back to his back now. He is going to lay down with his heels up by his butt. We're going to get into our bridge now. So single leg bridge, he's going to put one leg straight up in the air. Yep, you can pull it up like that and then drive through your glute. Keep your abs tight and braced, and then you're going to drop back down. He's going to do 10 on this one, so I lied. 10 on this one, 6 on everything else. Get a nice squeeze. Make sure you're not opening the rib cage. Keep your ribs closed while you're doing these reps on the glute bridge. If you feel it a lot in your quad, you might just try and slide your heel away from your butt. That might just be too close. Or you might be pushing through your toes too much. All right, the next one he's going to do is going to be one for the groin. So he's going to stay laying down right where he's at. He's going to bring his right leg straight up for me. Straight up to, nope, you can keep your hips on the ground. Bring your leg here. And now you're going to open all the way up to the floor. Try and make sure that opposite hip stays down, and then he brings it back to the middle. He's going to do 6 of these. Open up. Make sure that left glute stays down if you're working on your right hip here. You got 6 on each side, nice controlled. Don't let your hips rotate across your body as you're letting your leg fall to the side. If you're doing 6, switch sides, same thing. All right, so then you're going to stay right where he's at on the ground. He's going to cross one leg over his knee. So it's basically right where his sock and his shoe meet are right on the top of his opposite knee. And then he's going to flop his knee down towards me. And then he's going to go all the way so his foot touches on the other side. Keeping the shoulders square to the ground. 6 each direction. That'll be 12 total touches. After you've done that, then you'll hit your other side, same thing. Good. Just like that. This will help stretch out your hips. All right, and then he's going to stand up on 2 feet. He's going to get into a wide base here. He's going to start with one hand on the ground. Then he's just going to rotate up to the ceiling. Switch sides. Rotate up to the ceiling. Keep one fist on the ground the whole time. Get your upper back T-spine rotations in right here. Again, 6 each side, 12 total. All right, so now we got warmed up, stretched out. Now we're gonna get into some of our jumps here. So we're gonna go with just our regular ankle hop to get started. Then we're gonna do a new one, lunge jump with the knee punch. We haven't done that one in a while. And then a couple other ones after that. But to get started here, Dane's gonna go ankle hops, 10 of them on his own, staying on the balls of his feet, nice and quick off the ground. Go ahead. Knees slightly bent, jump as high as you can, all 10 jumps. Good job. Remember, quick off the ground, as high as you can. And then he's going to go 10 ankle circles in a row, going clockwise first. We'll do 2 sets of all of our jumps today. All right, and then he's going to go ahead and hit one more set of those ankle hops for me. Good job. Quick off the ground, jumping high, using those arms to help get up. And then he's going to go clockwise or counterclockwise with the ankle circles. And remember, these are for rest, so if you do need to take a little more time, it's perfectly fine. Or for power, and we need to get rest in between. All right, so the next one Dane's going to do is called the lunge jump with the knee punch. Now I can't do this one, but he's going to show you a quick demo. So it's going to be starting in your normal lunge position. You're going to jump up for height, and then you're going to punch the knee that's down, so his right knee, and then switch, stick, and hold that landing. All right, so you're going to stick each landing in between, but in between, before, the key is to jump up for height before you punch your knee. So you can't just punch your knee without jumping up for height. So think jump up for height like we have done in the past with the same side lunge jump, the alternating lunge jump, but now we're just adding that knee punch in, and so you'll do 6 on each side, and then we'll do 2 sets, we'll get some rest in between. But 6 lunge jumps with the knee punch here, jumps for height, and switches. Jumps for height, drive the bottom knee up fast, and then get back to your start position. That away. After you've done 6, switch sides. You'll drive that knee through. There you go. Nice, good. And then we'll get into our leg swings to give us a little bit of rest in between. Ten on each side. All right, we'll get a little bit more rest here because these are a little bit more difficult. And then we're going to go ahead and do one more set of that same thing. So make sure to remember, jumping up, punch your knee up, and then switch. Try and get this down knee up so your thigh is parallel with the ground as well when you're switching these. So 6 more, each side. Jumping up, boom, get through. Drive that knee. That's it. Good stick. Good, jump for height, and then switch. That's it. Good job, drive that knee through. Good, push high, kick that other leg back. Good, now we're gonna go leg swings across the body. It's got 10 each way. All right, then the last one we're going to do is our skater continuous. So I'm just going to give him a certain number of reps to do, and then he's going to go back and forth where we're as quick as we can, as far as we can, jumping on and off the ground. Try to spend as little time on the ground each time as possible. He's going to do 6 on each side, 12 total, and try and get those done as fast as he can, but also jump as far as he can each time. Ready? Go. Good. Big jump out, big jump out. Nice. Way to spend a little time on the ground. Quick off the ground. And then we're going to take another break here. In between, he's going to do our full squat to a hamstring stretch. So sit down in the full squat for 3 seconds, and then straighten his legs out for 3. Keep your hands on your shoes the whole time. And he's going to do 5 of these. All right, and then he's going to do 1 more set of those. Quick as you can, back and forth. Try and stay in the same spot the best you can. I know the faster you go, the more likely you are to move around a little bit. But he's going to do 6 each way again. Same thing, big jump out. Ready, go. Good, cover some ground, cover some ground. That's it, get wide, get wide. Good job, 12 total, keep going, keep going. Good, that'll wait. All right, and then the next thing we're going to get into is our strength portion of the workout. So if you got your chair or your couch or whatever you use normally, we're going to start out by doing the single leg squat to the bench. So front foot elevated, nice and controlled all the way down. And by this point, if you guys want, you have something you can hold as well, whether it's a jug of water, 10-pound plate, 10-pound, any dumbbells you have at your house, or even a backpack with some books in it. You can hold on to these. But Dane's going to go ahead and do 10 of these on each leg on his own. Nice and controlled all the way down the bench. Another thing to make it harder as well is if you want to grab a book or anything you can stand on. It's going to make your depth to the bench a little bit lower, or the chair, whatever you might have. That's another way to make it a little more challenging. Good. The next one we got is going to be the lateral lunge. So again, remember, if you're holding something, you can keep it right in front of you and you reach out in front. Sit nice and low, and then big push back to the middle. We'll do 10 on your right, 10 on your left. If you don't have anything to hold, that's fine as well. But go ahead, 10 straight on your right or on your left, and then we'll do 10 straight on your right. Good. Make sure that leg stays nice and straight on the opposite side. Good depth here, sitting the hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Don't just lean your chest forward. Good. Have a strong push all the way back. Try not to drag your foot on the way back. He's going to hit 10 on the other side. Okay, then we're going to go with the split squat. So if you feel comfortable like we did last week where we got our rear foot elevated here, we can do that. Or if you don't have that option, you can always just stand with your back foot behind you, hands on your hips. Again, if you wanted to elevate your back foot or elevate your front foot, either one would work. But Dane's going to go ahead and just do 10 with this rear foot elevated, controlling the body all the way down. If you're tall enough, you might be able to tap your knee down. If not, just work on getting basically your thigh parallel on the leg you're pressing on. Good job, good depth. Your foot can be flat. Awesome. The last thing we got today is going to be our lunge hold, everyone's favorite. That'll be 45 seconds today. We're working our way up here. 45-second lunge hold on the right side. Give them a little break here after those split squats. Remember the knees 2 inches off the ground. And we got 45 seconds. All right, everybody ready? And up, 2 inches off the ground, chest stays up, good posture. Should be getting pretty good at these at this point. Got 30 seconds to go here. Are you keeping track too? Mm-hmm. Wow, don't trust me, huh? Okay. "15 seconds, and you are done with the first leg. 10 more seconds. And time. Boom, right on the money. Get you a quick little break, and then we're going to hit one more set on the opposite leg. 45 seconds, and that'll be the last thing for the day. Ready? And up. Good job. Keep that knee only a couple inches off the ground. Chest stays up. Make sure you're not hunching over. Good one to stretch out your hips too, if you're down there long enough. We got 25 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Good job. Keep it up, keep it up. You're almost there. You got 10 seconds. Hold tight right here. 5 seconds, you're almost there. And time. And that concludes the workout for today. Again, just to remind you guys, if you want to get into the actual field house, we do have stuff starting July 6th. That can be found on parkviewsportsmedicine.com/performance for some more information. And then also, if you want, you can email psmperformance@parkview.com. All right, thanks guys, see ya.